Before we get started, I would ask if we could all just have a moment of silence in honor of Greg Novak. Thank you.
Good. So you want to pop this out?
Thank you. Okay. This being our first meeting without our member, Greg, we all have some things that we have prepared to say, and I know there are communications from others. And I think I will start with communications from, let me get here on my list so I don't mess up, CFT.
But I can use my teacher voice.
Do we have a
Here it comes.
Oh, thank you. Good evening. Greg would have wanted me to talk this evening. You know that. He was forever urging me to speak out at communications from CFT time. And so today I will. I rise to speak in honor of a friend, a great friend to teachers. Greg Novak served as our CFT president for 5 years prior to his retirement from Unit 4. As his vice president for those years, I can attest to his commitment to teachers and his appreciation for the art and heart of the teaching profession. And later, as a member of the Board of Education, Greg continued to challenge and support us. He listened. He went out to schools, he rode the school buses, he asked teachers questions that mattered, and he cared very much about the answers. Greg was a friend who had his priorities straight. He was absolutely grounded in his commitment to this community, and most of all, in his love for his family, Donna, Liz, and Bill. And oh, how he adored those grandkids, Maggie, Sophie, Robbie, and Abby. Greg was my friend and mentor. I was among those who regularly looked to his leadership, sought his advice, and received his 2 cents. Greg was the friend with a facts-on-file mind who offered perspectives based on mountains of information that he eagerly devoured. He used his wealth of knowledge in collaboratively engineered action plans directed towards accomplishing a shared vision of how great our schools could and should be for teachers and, most importantly, the kids that we serve. Greg has been such a big part of all of us. And CFT looks forward to working together and continuing on the hopeful path that he helped to create for Champaign schools. We can and we will do this, though certainly it will be so much more difficult without our dear friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. Communications from CESP.
Good evening. I know this is a surprise to see me around, but I'm glad to be here. In the short time that I got to know Mr. Novak, he was a very funny person. We had a few laughs together. I really liked his demeanor. He did a lot of things. He gave a lot of wisdom to myself and to everyone when we met. I know he'll be sorely missed, but I know CSP and Unit 4 School Board will do everything to work together and make sure that we keep things going in the direction that he saw it going, and hope that it would continue to go. And as CESP president, I'm sure that we'll do all we can to continue in the light that he will be shining for us. And my condolences to the Novak family, and I know, again, he will be sorely missed by all of us. Thank you.
PTA Council.
Good evening. PTA Council will always remember Mr. Novak. He's been a great ally to our schools, and we will miss him dearly. Also, we also wanted to thank Liza Thomas for attending our meeting last month, and thank you.